Good morning, and welcome to day 12 of our 30-day Vinyasa challenge. It's beautiful outside. It finally stopped raining, and I think the tornado warning passed without any incidents. So, happy Tuesday, right? It's Tuesday. We're going to come to a comfortable seat. Close our eyes. Take a nice deep breath in and sigh it all out. Another deep breath. Exhale with a sigh. Deep breath in. Holding it for 2, 1, and slowly letting it all out. Bringing your awareness to your breath, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Filling your lungs and your belly. And just feel the waves of breath washing through your body from head to toe. Sitting up nice and tall, rolling the shoulders up, back, and down, pressing that heart forward. And just breathing. Breathing in confidence and light. Exhaling any doubt or fear. Inhaling peace and gratitude. Exhaling tension and anxiety. Letting go of anything that doesn't serve you this morning. Let it go. Bring your hands to heart center. Press the thumbs into the sternum, sitting up a little bit taller, pressing the heart into the thumbs. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down, and let's set an intention for today's practice, choosing something positive. Something you need more of in your life, self-acceptance, maybe letting go of expectations, balance or peace. And then bringing those thumbs to that third eye and planting that intention there. Taking a nice deep inhale and exhale, raising the hands up to the sky, letting that intention go out to the universe, and then pressing the fingers into the earth, leaving them there. Inhale, chin up to the sky, puffing that heart up, and exhale, rounding back. Chin to the heart. Inhale up. And exhale, chin to the heart. A few more times this way. You can let those eyes flutter open. Inhale all the way up and then exhaling down. Again, to the heart. 2 more times this way. All the way up to the top. And back to the heart. Hands on the knees. Keep rolling that spine away, lengthening those arms. Hands stay there, elbows back, pressing that heart forward, rolling the shoulders back. And exhale back. Be nice and long in the shoulders and the arms, feeling that stretch in the side of the neck, pressing it forward. And again, rolling it back away. 2 more times this way. And rolling it back. And forward, last time. And back. Let's bring those hands together. Just roll the wrists. and changing the direction of the roll. Inhale up to center. Let those palms connect and twist it over to the right, sitting up super tall. And through center over to the left. Back through center and to the right. And using your left hand against your thigh, just pulling yourself around a little bit more, wherever it feels good. And through center and over to the left again. Coming back to center, hands on the knees, hinging forward, and trunk rolls to the right. Coming nice and low as you come forward, bringing that belly down to the thighs. Arms straighten as you roll back. Let that head and neck just roll loosely. No tension there. Coming back to center, changing the cross of the legs. Hinging forward and trunk rolls to the left. And then coming back to center, onto the fingertips, sliding the hands away. Nice forward fold here, maybe bringing those shoulders and arms a little bit wider and hanging that head. Coming up onto the fingertips, walk the hands to frame that right knee. Or maybe a little bit further. Extend that spine and folding it down. Bring up onto that left forearm, right arm, reach over the head. Roll the heart toward the sky. And float it over to the right. And back to the left. One more time to the right. Really extend. And back to the left and extend. And bringing it onto the fingertips and back to center. Sliding it back up. Fingers behind you, facing the bum. Draw the shoulder blades together and drop that head back gently. Puff that heart up toward the sky. And then if you'd like, rolling up onto those knees, pressing the hips up and forward. Lowering it all down, changing back to your favorite cross. Inhale up. And walk it forward, sliding those hands away, bringing those arms nice and wide and folding down. Sliding it back up onto the fingertips, walk it to frame that right knee or a little bit further. Lengthen that spine and then fold it down. Shoulders are down and relaxed. And come up onto that right forearm, left arm reaches. Roll the heart. And float over to the left and really extend here. And back to the right, extend. One more time to the left. And floating it over to the right. And walking it back out in center. Back behind you, fingers face the bum, draw the shoulders back again for another back bend here, puffing that heart up. Head drops back. And roll up onto those knees. And lower it all down. Bringing the soles of the feet together. Clasp the hands around the feet. Press the heart forward, elbows back. And butterfly the knees. And coming to stillness, we're going to round the back away. Press the heart forward, elbows back. Chin is level with the floor. Roll it back. Then exhale, inhale forward. And roll it back. And press it forward. Each time going a little bit further. And press it forward, coming to stillness here. Lift that heart, lift the belly, fold it down a little bit more. Again, inhale, lift, extend a little bit further. One more time, inhale, lift. And we're gonna fold down over those toes. Dropping the head and the shoulders down and maybe walking the hands out in front. Sliding the fingers away. And just breathing here. And sliding it back up, bringing those feet out in front. Shaking them out. Walk the flesh away from the sits bones, sit up nice and tall. Inhale up to center, reaching that heart toward the toes. And then just bending those elbows softly. Gaze is forward. Inhale up, lengthen and fold. Inhale, lengthen and fold. Again, lengthen and fold. One more time. Inhale, lengthen and fold. You can rock side to side here if you like. And drag the hands up the legs. Bend that right knee. Grab onto that foot. Left hand on the left hip. And we're just going to make hip circles here. Just warming up those hips. And reversing those circles. And we're going to cross that ankle over that left knee, flexing the feet, sitting up nice and tall, crisscross at the wrists, and fold it forward. Drag the hands up, release that foot out. Left hand to the left foot, right hand on the right hip, and hip circles here. And reversing those circles. And dropping that ankle over the right knee, flexing the foot. Inhale up, crisscross at the wrists, and folding it down. And bringing it back up, coming into tabletop. After setting your table, stacking your joints, just sway the hip and look over that right shoulder. And to the left. And right. And left. Coming back to center, dropping the belly, gazing up. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, round the back away. Inhale up. And exhale, round. A few more times with your breath. And coming back to neutral after your last arch, bringing your knees wide, big toes touch, sinking back for a wide-legged child's pose. Riddle the belly between the thighs and press the bum back. Maybe reaching back for the heels. And then really pulling up on those heels for a nice stretch in the front shoulders. Lengthening that neck. And releasing, pressing it up to your tabletop. Walking the hands 4 inches forward and pressing those hips forward for modified cobra. Press that heart forward and draw the shoulder blades together. Press it back, child's pose. Lower the hips down, modified cobra, and press it back, child's pose. One more time. Hips forward. Modified cobra. And back. Child's pose. Coming back into your tabletop. Reset your table. Curl the toes. Pressing up into your first down dog. Press one heel and pause it there. And then switch to the other side and pause it there. And then walk your dog. You can wiggle your hips, turn your heels out, your knees in, whatever feels good for you. And then bring your feet a little bit wider. And walk your dog, wide-legged dog. Really press those heels down, press those shoulders back toward the shins, bringing it back to center. Inhale onto the toes and lower it down. Onto the toes, bend the knees, crouch that dog. Lift it up, press the heels. Onto the toes, crouch that dog, and we're going to step it up or hop it up between our hands for forward fold. Inhale halfway, lengthen that spine, and fold it down. Bend the knees, let the belly and thighs touch. Bring the feet a little bit wider. Inhale halfway, lengthen, and fold it down, and grab opposite elbows for ragdoll. Just sway gently side to side. Opening up the hips and the hamstrings, the lower back. And shift your weight toward your toes. Hands on top of the feet. Bend the knees, roll it up. All the way to the top, roll the shoulders up, back and down. Up, back and down. 2 more times. Bringing the hands behind the back, clasping the fingers, pressing the knuckles toward the earth. Open up that heart. Maybe lifting the hands away from the back. And release that. Inhale up. Reach it back. Open the heart and dive it down. Bend the knees. Inhale halfway. And fold. Drag it up. Roll the shoulders. Reach it up and back. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, up and back. Open that heart. Swan dive down. Fingertips. And fold, bend the knees. Roll it up. Roll the shoulders. Reach it up and back. Hands to the heart. We should feel that spine start to warm up. Become more limber. Reach it up and back. Open the heart. And dive it down. Fingertips. And fold, stepping back to plank. And going through our flow. So high plank to low plank. Pressing up into cobra, up dog, and leading back. And down dog. Onto the toes, crouch the dog, hop it up. Forward fold, halfway. Fold it down, reverse, roll it up. Roll the shoulders, reach it up and back. Hands to the heart, reach it up. Open the heart and dive. Fingertips and fold, hop it back to plank. And go through your flow. And meeting back and down dog. Onto the toes, crouch the dog, hop it up. Fold, roll it all the way up. Roll the shoulders, reach it up and back. Hands to the heart. Taking the breath here. Reach it up, open that heart, and dive it down. Fingertips. And fold, stepping that right foot back for warrior one. Sinking it low. And coming into warrior two. Reversing that warrior. And bringing it back into warrior two. Side angle. Reaching that right arm up and forward. Really extend. Bringing that hand down to your ankle. Straighten that leg and come into triangle. Really roll that right hip toward the sky. Frame that front foot. Step it back to plank. And go through your flow. Meeting back in down dog. Onto the toes, crouch the dog, hop it up. And fold, roll it up. Roll the shoulders, reach it up and back. Hands to the heart. Reach it up, other side. Open that heart and dive down. Fingertips, head fold, left foot back, warrior one. And warrior two. Reversing that warrior. And back to warrior two. Side angle, extending that angle forward. Bringing the right hand to the right ankle. Straighten that leg and coming into triangle. Frame that front foot. Step back to plank and go through your flow. Meeting back in down dog. Walk your dog. Onto the toes, crouch the dog, hop it up. Forward fold. Inhale half. Fold it down, roll it up. Roll the shoulders, reach it up and back. Hands to the heart. Reach it up. Open the heart. Dive it down. Fingertips. And fold. Right foot back, warrior one. And warrior two. And here we're going to come into lightning warrior, bringing our back hand to meet the front. And we're going to sink nice and deep into that front knee, bringing our arms in line with our ears. Clasp the hands, Charlie's Angels fingers. Nice straight line from our back heel to the tips of our fingers, holding this and breathing. Tapping that back foot up, coming into warrior three. And fire warrior crunches here. Knee in, press it out, going for four. Knee in, nice and deliberate moves. Mindful moves, there's three. Pressing it back. Four. And lowering that foot. Excellent, deep breath. Reach it up. Open that heart and dive it down. Fingertips. And fold. Stepping left foot back, warrior one. And opening to warrior two. Reversing that warrior. Back to warrior two, back hand meets the front. Lightning warrior here, clasp the fingers, sinking low into that front knee. We're keeping it at that 90. And hinging forward at the hips for lightning warrior. Nice long line. Breathing here, squaring off to the front. Tap up that back foot, coming into warrior three. And crunch it in. There's 1, 2, 3, and one more, 4, And lower it down, shake it out. Reach it up. Open that heart and dive it down. Fingertips. And fold, stepping back to down dog. Right foot up to the sky. And fire hydrant, bringing that heel to the bum. Rolling it up to the sky. Extend the three-legged and swing it through for high lunge. Coming up onto the ball of the foot on the back foot and sinking it low. Good job. Hands up. And we're going to bring that left knee to the belly and stepping back to high lunge. You're stepping back on that ball of that foot, knee to the belly, and pressing it back, high lunge. One more time, knee up, and slowly lowering it back. Pressing the palms, frame that foot, and step back to plank. Good job. You can go through your flow or meet back in down dog. Onto the toes, crouch the dog, hop it up, and fold. Inhale, half. Folding it down, reversing, reaching up. Open the heart, dive it down. Fingertips, and fold, hop back to down dog. Left foot up to the sky. And fire hydrant on this side, heel to the bum. And roll it up. Return into three-legged and swing through for high lunge. Again, locking out that back leg. Reaching the arms up. We're going to bring that right knee to the belly. And tapping back to high lunge. Nice, slow movements. 2 more. Back to high lunge. And 1 more time. Up. Back to high lunge. Frame that foot, stepping back to plank. And go through your flow or meeting back in down dog. Come up onto the toes, crouch that dog, hop it up. Forward fold. Inhale, half. Fold it down, reverse that warrior all the way up. Reach it back. Hands to the heart, taking a drink right here. Reach it up and back. Open that heart. Dive it down. Fingertips. Fold, hop back to down dog. Right foot up. And swing it through for high runner's lunge on this side. Coming nice and low. Pressing that back heel away. And we're going to fly our warrior. Bringing the belly down. Palms come back and toward the sky. Lifting up. Going for 6. Nice slow movements here. Controlled. Here's 3. 4. 5. And last one, 6. Beautiful, bringing it back up. And tapping up, coming into warrior 3. And warrior 4, bringing that knee to the belly. Pressing it forward. Back to the belly, coming down into Malasana. Nice stretch on that right hip after holding those poses. Good job. Roll it up. Roll the shoulders. Reach it up and back. Open that heart. Dive it down. Fingertips. And fold. Hopping back to down dog. Left leg up. And swing it through for high runner's lunge on this side. Sinking nice and low. We're going to fly that warrior 6 times. Reach it up. Fly that warrior nice and low. Reach it up. This is 3. 3 more. 2 more. Reach it up. Last one. I know you're feeling it in that quad, that IT band. Good job. Tap it up. Warrior 3 on the left. And bringing that knee up to the belly. You have to tap, it's okay. Warrior 4, pressing it out in front. Bring it back in and Malasana. Sinking it nice and low. Sway side to side. Good job. Hands on top of the feet, roll it up. Roll the shoulders, reach it up and back. And hands to the heart. Take a drink break. Back to the top of our space, reach it up and back. Open that heart, dive. Fingertips and fold, bringing it back to plank. Then holding it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back to down dog. And we're gonna cross that right foot behind the left, bend the knees, turn the knees and hips forward. Coming into side plank here. Really squeezing these obliques, squeeze them nice and tight. Reach that right hand forward. Bring it back up. And roll back down to plank. Good job. And holding it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to down dog. Crossing the left foot behind the right. Bend the knees. Roll it to the side. We come into side plank here. Really reaching up. Pressing those hips up. And reach that hand overhead. Bringing it back up. Rolling it back down to plank. Lower the arms down and come into dolphin. Walk those feet in and plant the heels. Press the head back, open those shoulders. Maybe bringing the head to the earth. And here we're going to clasp our hands. Walking the feet back a little bit and coming into low plank. And pressing up. And lower down, dolphin dives. Press it up. Lower down. Keep going. And bringing it into low plank, raising that right foot up to the sky. And left. And back into dolphin. Walking the feet in, bring it wide-legged. And pressing that head back. Coming up onto your hands. Back into down dog. And walk that dog. Add my towel at this point. Breathing here, catching your breath. And back into down dog. We're all meeting here. Press those shoulders back toward the shins. Come up onto the toes. Press the shoulders back even more. And lower down onto the toes. Lower down onto the toes. Bend the knees. We're going to hop it wide, bringing feet wide. Bend the knees as you land. Bring it in. Forward Malasana. Hop it back. Bring it wide. Bring it in. Hop it forward Malasana. Hop it back, down dog. Walk that dog. Good job. That was a little tricky. Always landing with bent knees, supporting those joints. Up onto the toes. Bend the knees, hop it wide. Hop it in, hop it up, Vinyasa. Hop it back. Hop it wide. Hop it in, Vinyasa. And hop it back. Walk your dog. Good job. That was really working those quads. And let's raise that right foot to the sky. Ankle circles here. And you'll hear me huffing and puffing. It's not easy to do this and talk. Roll the ankle the other way. And lower it down, left foot up. And ankle circles the opposite way. Good job. We do one more round of those dog hops. Coming onto the toes, bend the knees, hop it wide. Hop it in, Vinyasa. Hop it back. Hop it wide. Hop it in, Vinyasa. Hop it back. And down dog. Walk your dog. Good job. And hop it up for Vinyasa. And we're going to rest here. Sway side to side. Maybe towel off at this point. Burning those calories. Working those muscles. Pressing that left palm under the face. Reach that right arm up. Really extend. And then extend beyond your head, sort of side bend here. Feeling the opening the right side of the body. And bringing it back to center. Press the palm, left arm up. Really reach it up, 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 up. And then extend for side body stretch. Oh, we got a nice spinal adjustment there. Bring it back down to center again. To the right. Really reach up and extend. And back down and to the left. And back down to center. Roll it up. Roll the shoulders. Reach it up and back. And hands to the heart. Good job. I'm going to turn forward so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to come into a tree sequence here. Planting the tree on the right. Hands to heart center. Press the palms down so that you have a nice long line. You don't want your elbows bent. Nice long line, really engaging the top of the shoulders and between the shoulder blades. Press the palms together. Right knee, left knee up to the belly. Flex that foot. And we're going to cross in front of our right leg. Tap the toes, lift it up. Bring it behind. Tap the toes, lift it up. Again in the front and the back. Bring it up and press that heel forward. Holding it here. Bringing it back in, out to the side. Bring it back in. We're going to go into warrior three, pressing it back. Lifting forward. Extending those limbs. Bring it back to the belly. And plant your tree. Wherever that might be. Wobbly's okay. I'm wobbly today. Draw the shoulder blades together. And then bring your hands up. Press the air away. Clasp the hands behind your back. And press the knuckles toward the earth. Really open up that heart. Chin should be level with the floor, so don't compress the front or back of your neck. Bringing it back to heart center. Knee to the belly, kick it out, and then we're going to swing that foot behind, coming into a bow here. Stretching the outside of our right thigh. And if you want to go deeper, you step that left foot away a little bit more. And coming back up. And shake it out. Maybe roll that right ankle. Left foot planted down. Squeeze the palms together. And lift that right knee to the belly. We're going to tap the toes in front and behind. And in front and behind. We're squeezing those abs as we do this. Lifting that leg up and then pressing the heel forward. Holding it here, breathing. Bringing it back in to the side. Holding it here. Back in and coming back into warrior 3 if you like. Back to the belly. And planting your tree. Raising those hands up, pressing the air away. Clasping the hands behind your back. Knuckles toward the earth, open up that heart. So here we're opening the throat and heart chakras. Letting that energy flow. Hands back to the heart. Knee back to the belly. Swing that leg behind the left and coming down into that bow. Releasing the shoulders and the neck. You can even wrap your arms around that front leg if you like. Reach for the back leg. Or just let it hang. And pressing back up, rolling it up to center. Tap side to side. Good job. Roll that left ankle. Let's come into empty coat sleeves here. Swinging those arms. Lifting the opposite heel. Nice spinal twist. Now here you have a little bit of playtime. Yogi's choice. If you're working on an arm balance or an inversion, headstand, handstand, shoulder stand, tripod, basket, headstand, whatever you're working on. You can take the next few minutes to work on that. I'm going to bring it down to my back. Crossing the ankles. Taking a seat. Taking a drink. I think I'm going to roll it back to a shoulder stand today. Just getting that circulation back to the heart. I'm going to scissor the legs nice and wide. And I'm going to lower down into plow. And bring it all down. I'm preparing for some back bends. I'm going to take it into bridge. So placing the palms next to your hips. Heels up by your bum. And knees should be hips width apart. Pressing into the palms, pressing into the heels, lifting up with an inhale. And lowering it all down. Let's add those arms. Inhale up. Reach it back. Really squeezing those glutes to that lower back working. And lowering it all down. 2 more times, lifting it up. Maybe coming on to the toes. And lowering down. 1 last time, all the way up. Reaching it up, and if you want to lift your right leg up, keeping those hips from sinking down. Changing legs. And lowering it all down. Bringing those knees into the belly. Giving yourself a nice big hug. Rocking side to side. Then we're going to press the palms, airplane them out, and dropping the knees over to the right, gaze to the left. Now you can extend your left leg over to your right hand if you like, stretching that hamstring a little bit more. And then twist that side body a little bit further. And bend that top knee. Press the palms, bring it back through center. And over to the left, gaze to the right, and extending that right leg to the left hand. Making sure their shoulders are back and down. Breathing here. And bringing it back to center. Press those palms. And reaching for the big toes. With your peace fingers wrapping around the toes. And bring those legs wide. This wide straddle here. Maybe rocking side to side. Plant that left foot, bend the right knee, cross the left ankle, or the right ankle over the left knee. Inhale, and exhale, pressing that right thigh away. And bringing that left thigh into the belly, giving yourself a nice big hug. Flexing both feet and shoulders are down against the earth. Inhale, and exhale, squeeze it in even tighter. Shoulders down. Left foot up to the sky, reach behind the calf or the ankles, draw that leg in closer, shoulders against the earth, and point the toes. And flex. And point. And flex. And we're going to make circles here. And reverse those circles. Now curl those toes. And spread them nice and wide. One more time, curl them in. And spread them out. Bend that knee. Change the cross. Left over right. Inhale and then press that left thigh away. Right thigh up to the belly. Clasp the hands and hug it in. Flex those feet, shoulders down. Inhale and exhale, draw it in even closer. Right foot up to the sky. Reach behind the calf or the ankles. Draw that leg closer, shoulders down. And point the toes. And flex. And point. And flex. Ankle circles here. And reverse those circles. Crunch the toes. Spread them nice and wide. One more time, curl them. And spread them out. Releasing that foot. Bringing the soles of the feet together. Let the knees drop out to the side. Reaching those arms up overhead, clasping opposite elbows. Just letting it all go. Taking a nice deep breath in. And sighing it out. Another deep breath. Sigh it all out. One more time. Bringing those feet up, clasp the hands around them. Draw the feet toward the pelvis. Draw the shoulder blades together and press those knees away. And release, bringing those feet max distance apart, bending the knees. And we're going to windshield wiper over to the right, lifting that right foot and putting it on top of that left thigh and letting the weight of your right leg open up that left hip a little bit more. And releasing that, windshield wiper over to the left. Left foot on top of that right knee. And releasing that. Still keeping those feet wide. Let the knees drop in toward each other. Drawing the knees into the belly, giving yourself a nice big hug. Releasing that lower back, maybe drawing your chin towards your knees. Then releasing, hands on top of the knees, making circles here. Massaging that lower back. And reversing those circles. And coming into happy baby. Reaching for those arches, drawing the ankles over the knees. Walking the shoulders down away from the ears and rocking side to side. We're bringing that left heel inside of the right knee. Fold the right foot down to the left knee. Hug those knees into the body nice and tight. Feel that stretch on the outside of your left hip. And releasing, we're going to change the cross. Right heel inside of the left knee. Bringing that left foot down to the right knee and hug it in. Shoulders are released down to the earth. And releasing the feet down to the base of the spine, letting the knees fall out to the side, pressing the palms inside of those thighs. A little bit more opening there. And if there's anything else that your body is crying out for that I did not cue during practice today, you can take a few moments to work that into your practice. Otherwise, you can bring your legs nice and long on the mat. Feet spread apart, letting the toes fall out to the side. Wiggle the shoulders down away from the ears. Hands down by your side. Either palms up or palms down, whatever works for you today. Taking a nice deep breath in and sigh it out. Another deep breath. Acknowledging all the effort you put into your practice. Sigh it out and let it go. Another deep breath, sigh all the way to the top and let it go. Feeling the earth supporting your body. Feel all four corners of your body grounding down through the earth. Letting the muscles release and relax. Letting go of any tension in your body. Just being and breathing. Taking this time for you. So important. Thank you for joining me today. The light in me sees and bows to that same light in you. Namaste.